I'm Dr. Janaki Mahesh. I work as a physician in the Department of Internal Medicine, Bangalore Baptist Hospital. Today, I'm here to speak about the effects of technology on health. So, what are the most common side effects of increased mobile screen or laptop screen time? The most common side effect is dryness of eyes. So, when we tend to stare at the mobile or laptop screens for a very long time, our blink rate is reduced. So, because of this reduced blink rate, our eyes tend to get dry because of the evaporation of the tear film. Patients often come to the OPD with common complaints of itching or burning sensation in the eyes or even headaches. So continuous eye strain can also lead to headaches. These headaches could either be migraine or tension headaches. How do we avoid these migraine, tension headaches or eye dryness? So what I recommend is for every 30 minutes that we look at the screen, look away from the screen for 5 minutes and consciously increase the blink rate. So how this helps is in the formation of the tear film, as well as to reduce the strain for the eyes for those 5 minutes. The second thing I would like to talk about is the effect of mobile screen time on our sleep-wake cycle. Biology of sleep is that a hormone called melatonin is produced in our brain. So for this hormone to be produced, the stimuli is darkness. When we are about to sleep, we tend to switch off all the lights and then sleep. Why is this? This is because our brain should get the stimuli that we are in darkness, or we are in a dark room, or we are not exposed to any source of light. Only then will this melatonin hormone be secreted, and only within 45 minutes to an hour will sleep be induced. What happens when we look at the mobile screens before sleeping, 2 to 3 hours before sleeping? The blue light that is emitted from the mobile phones gives a wrong signal to our brain that the night is not set in. So once we finish looking at the mobile phones and keep it aside, the brain takes some time to process that we are in darkness, and it takes some time to produce this melatonin hormone. Now this tends to get very late, probably late into the night, late hours into the night, like 12:30 or 1 o'clock. So because of this, our sleep quality as well as sleep time is reduced. This itself can lead to headaches, whether migraine or tension headaches, because sleep is very important. Both the quality as well as the time of sleep, which is affected by increased mobile screen time, both are affected. And this reduces the quality of our sleep. The internet is a world of lot of information. Now, what information is good and what is the misinformation, young children will not be able to understand. So I would recommend adult supervision to filter out what information is good and what is not. There is a tendency for cataract formation at an early age if the mobile screen time is again 10 to 12 hours in a day without a break. Now coming specifically to children, both adults and children, but specifically to children, the increased chances, giving children mobile phones at a very young age is a very bad habit, because they tend to not understand the art of communication. Just picture parents and two children sitting at the dinner table. The parents are involved in their telephonic conversations, whether be it work or whatever else. And the children are also so involved in their mobile phones, be it playing games or looking at YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. So they don't understand the value of, they would obviously not understand the value of family bonding and the art of communication at a very young age. This is a very similar picture that we see even when we go to restaurants, when everybody is so involved, when a group of friends, they're so involved with either looking at their mobile phones or taking selfies, we lose the art of communication amongst our own friends and family. We talk about addiction to alcohol and smoking, but I think the thing that we need to tend to, especially at a younger age group, is mobile phone addiction. Because de-addiction from alcohol, smoking have programs, have medicines where we can help the patients. But getting de-addicted from a mobile phone is not so simple. So this can be avoided by not giving the children or not encouraging children to use these devices at a very young age. Another effect of usage of mobile phones is forgetfulness, or a lack of concentration, or a very short attention span. And lastly, I would not recommend usage of these AirPods or Bluetooths for communication. Reason being, there is a link to the usage of long hours of Bluetooth usage and brain cancer. What are the things that can be done to avoid the side effects of prolonged mobile screen time? There are these screen restriction apps like the Forest app. So we can always preset the time when we can look at the screen, and then the screen just goes blank once the time is done. Another way of avoiding the side effects of long-term mobile usage are usage of anti-glare screens and anti-glare glasses.